Hello there, I'm Ether from Otaku Bytes, and for today's episode let's have a look on Ichigo's form final Getsuga Tensho. Stay tuned. Without further ado, here is the summary of episode 309.
Ichigo lands a strike across Aizen's torso, but Aizen instantly backs away in a flash of light from him to a nearby cliff. Ichigo tells him that it's a strange feeling. When he put distance between them, Aizen asked him why, and now it is Aizen who is creating the distance. Ichigo then asks Aizen the same question. Aizen's wound begins to heal as he asks Ichigo if he liked that he had stopped his sword, or if he is happy that he destroyed his Kido, and if he is happy he injured his body. He then becomes enraged and yells at Ichigo to abandon his human arrogance. The diamond shape on Aizen's forehead opens up and develops into something similar to a horizontal third eye, as Aizen transforms again into what looks like a hybrid Arankar creature with multiple wing-like appendages, which have hollow skulls attached to the ends. After which, Aizen states that he now sees the Hogyoku will not truly allow him to lag behind a human. One of the hollow skulls fires a small spiritual energy blast which has a devastating impact that can be felt all the way in Karakura town, and creates a large crater where it hit. Ichigo survives the blast, but it destroys the upper half of his Shikakusho and singes his left arm he used to block the blast. Aizen says he sees that taking that attack only partially burned Ichigo, but that his left arm is most likely useless to him now. He then moves to attack Ichigo, striking him and sending him flying into the newly created crater. Aizen grabs Ichigo by the throat, surrounds him with his hollow mask appendages and creates a circle of charged spiritual energy around Ichigo. He asks Ichigo if he can hear him as he goes to theorize how at one point Ichigo destroyed the barrier between Shinigami and Hollow and became transcendental. Yet, now Ichigo has lost the power he once possessed and has become a mere shadow of his former self. Furthermore, he says that in his current state, he isn't worthy of having Aizen absorb him and comprehend him. Also, that Ichigo will meet death by a true transcendental being. Aizen notes that being obliterated by him will completely free him from his inferior existence as both Shinigami and Hollow. Ichigo looks up suddenly and frees himself by slashing at Aizen's chest, thus, forcing the latter to release him, and likewise destroying the circle of charged spiritual energy. Ichigo then tells him they should put a stop to this as he is sick and tired of Aizen's logic. Ichigo readies himself and tells Aizen he wants to show him the final Getsuga Tensho. Present time, Ichigo is shown in a new form. He explains to Aizen that the final Getsuga Tensho means becoming the Getsuga itself. He further details if he uses this technique, then he loses all of his Shinigami power. That is the meaning of final. Aizen thinks to himself that he still can't sense Ichigo's Ryotsu and that he should be stronger than him because of how he has surpassed being a Shinigami and Hollow. Aizen then comes under the realization that Ichigo is actually at a higher level than him, which infuriates him. He screams at Ichigo that such a thing is impossible, as a mere human cannot surpass him. Ichigo calls for his Mugetsu and darkness falls all over the land. Final Getsuga Tensho was believed to be his strongest form. For many Bleach fans, Aizen is the one and only final villain, and his defeat in episode 309 marks what would have been the perfect ending for the series. What is the most rewatchable episode of Bleach for you? Leave a comment and don't forget to like this video and subscribe.